everybody, and welcome to Sunday Live, where we gather together for our weekly message. As we were preparing for this message, it's just so apt because really what I asked for this evening was a healing energy that you can work with in this week. Our word for the week, our healing energy for the week is emotions. How amazing is that? So it will be important for you to recognize the emotions that you are feeling, the emotions that you are carrying. How is your emotional well-being at this time? It's important that we honor our feelings about something. Yes, it's important that however our emotions go, whether it's a good vibration, whether it's a lower vibration, that we move into that and let our emotions become our guide and our teacher rather than our emotions running away with us. It's a very important week for us to focus on the emotions that is our higher potential. Yes, how do you feel about prosperity? How do you feel about forgiveness? How do you feel about healing? How do you feel about where you are right now? And embrace those feelings and let your feelings be your guide this week. If it is intuitive feeling and you get a message that you feel you need to phone that one, communicate with that one, take that step, and it's really like a feeling that is like so strong and so powerful that you know it's guiding you in the right direction, trust that. If it is a feeling of uncomfortableness or a feeling that you feel is bugging you a little bit or you can't really place your finger on it, sit quiet for a moment and gather it and go, why am I feeling like this? What am I feeling? Without judgment, without conditioning, without attaching it to any limiting belief that I've always carried. Detached this emotion, this feeling. If it was your teacher right now, if it was your guide right now, what will it guide you to? What will it bring to you? And it's just so amazing that it came up for us on Father's Day, in the week of the Father's Day, because very often the relationship to Father brings up important healing emotions for us. It brings up sponsoring thoughts. It brings up those beliefs that we carry, that we don't always acknowledge, that is serving us or not serving us. So let us move that into love and light this week. Let us move that so that it guides us and moves us forward. And if we look at the qualities of the masculine, the strength, the risk, the courage, the warrior, it's important that we always also acknowledge that as much as what we step into our power with the divine feminine and we expand in compassion and consciousness and love, it's important the yin and the yang. It's important to have the balance. It is often when we are not in balance with these emotions that it causes us some turmoil and challenges. So I really want to encourage you to really work with the healing energy of emotions and let that serve you in this week. Don't let it bring you into despair, but let it lift you up. In our humanness, we have to go through all the different emotions, yes? We have to experience them because they are our teachers, because they guide us to love and light, because they guide us to making business decisions, to making relationship decisions. They guide us to follow our intuition. They guide us to be brave, to be courageous, to stand tall, to stand strong, to stand in our I am energy. Yes, let us celebrate and acknowledge those energies and qualities within us. And to do that, we have to be in awareness of our emotions, because there is healing in that for us this week. Really pay attention to those emotions and what they bring to you, and be in awareness, especially where it contains limiting beliefs, especially where it contains low vibrations around self-esteem and self-worth and self-acknowledgement, or anything that places you in limitation. This week you want to know what it is and you want to turn it around. You want to be in awareness of it and you want to give it a raised vibration. You want to move into a new belief. And it is our existing emotions that's our guide to tell us exactly what we feel about something, about an aspect of our journey. How amazing is that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so now we are going to do a group reading for everyone that is present here right now, and for those that will be listening to the replay afterwards for this week of the 19th of June. Yes. Share with us in the comments, what are your feelings right now? What emotions are coming up for you that is serving you, or that you feel can be your teacher and guide this week? Hello, anger. Thank you for being my teacher. Hello, confusion. Thank you for being my teacher. Hello, impatience. Thank you for being my teacher. And the minute we move into that energy with our emotions, that is when we receive amazing insights. Let's set the intention for the group reading now. It is an Archangel Raphael week. How amazing is this? Archangel Raphael is the divine physician. Archangel Raphael can assist us with healing, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Archangel Raphael teaches us to not hide our scars, but to bring them out in the open so that they can heal. Archangel Raphael can also guide us to understand our body talk. What is the emotional feeling or cause relating to a specific symptom that you might be experiencing? How is the spiritual and the emotional and the physical body connected right now with what you are feeling? Archangel Raphael can assist you with manifestation, with that feelings of worthiness and deservedness. Such a powerful, beautiful, healing energy, such loving kindness, such wisdom. So walk and talk with Archangel Raphael this week so that you can lean into your body, what you are feeling, what is your body telling you, so that you can lean into the matters of the heart and what gifts they are bringing, especially as we received emotions, that you can with Archangel Raphael work through them and receive the gifts that you need from them. Archangel Raphael's healing energy will lift your spirits. I'm also receiving now, especially if you are struggling with mental health, with depression, with trying to cope with something, feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. Ask Archangel Raphael to guide you through this week, to help you with anxiety, to help you to experience tranquility and calm amidst the storm, to help you to move to a place of acceptance so that the healing can happen. Work with Archangel Raphael. Imagine that emerald green and gold energy with you all the time. Also notice when a book falls off the shelf, when there's a pop-up that you haven't seen before. Pay attention to the signs that he will bring you this week for the guidance that you are seeking. Pay attention to the card that falls out of the deck rather than you choosing one. Pay attention to the signs on the road, what you are passing. Pay attention to the repeated thoughts or the repeated numbers or the repeated names that keep on coming up for you. Pay attention, because that is where your guidance will also come from. That is where you will receive the next step. Yes? And also remember laughter. Remember laughter. Sometimes we just have to laugh at ourselves. Sometimes we have to take a break and just laugh. Sometimes we have to see the lighter side of a situation. Sometimes, here we go, I'm hearing, remember to breathe. Remember, are you in awareness of your breath? Or do you sometimes forget that you're breathing? How in awareness of you, of that breath of life force? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Become aware of the physical body this week. Listen to it. Do not rush through your breakfast. Do not rush through your morning ritual. Do not rush through your evening ritual, so that you can be in awareness of your body this week. Nurture also the physical body this week. You know that our emotions causes residue, whatever we're carrying, be it positive or negative emotions. So whatever we're carrying in our aura causes residue in the physical body, and it can either cause flow if there are positive emotions, or it can cause blockages if there are negative emotions. Drink lots of water. Focus on the flow of the body. Take your body for a walk. Laughter. Light aside. This is how Archangel Raphael is guiding us this week. Also, what we're receiving now is pay attention to your hands. So I don't know who is tuned in right now that has experienced something in the hands. I don't know whether it's joints or whether it just feels like your hands is getting stuck or there's pain, but it's something to do with the hands. Sorry. Also, what I'm receiving now is honoring your hands. So if you have a specific talent, if you have a specific gift, if there's an opportunity for you to offer with your hands, your work, your acts of service, pay attention to that. Also, if you feel that there's been a bit of an imbalance with regards to male and female in your life, the feminine and the masculine, the giving and the receiving, bring that into balance. Don't feel guilty to open your hands to receive, because you can receive. And if you've been receiving for a while, if your hands are getting heavy, then give out. So pay attention to the energy of the hand with Archangel Raphael. Thank you for those messages. Archangel Raphael, thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your sharing. And it relates so beautifully to our healing energy for this week, because it's all connected. It is all one. Archangel Raphael is such a gentle, healing, powerful energy, yet such a sense of humor. So remember also how humor can lift the spirit, and it's definitely contagious. So if we look at the spread for this week, it is also like an emotional journey and a spiritual quest. Because the first one that came out was the 8 of Raphael, and it speaks of the spiritual quest. It speaks of the fact that you know that there is something better waiting for you. You know that you are on your way somewhere. So walk the journey, take that spiritual quest, and specifically because our healing energy is emotions, you want to perhaps maybe travel through yourself this week. So don't be too hasty, but take some time for your journey this week. Travel with your emotions. Be clear. There's a principle that says the world becomes clear when you are clear. And if your emotions are making you feel unclear, my apologies, everyone. If your emotions are making you feel unclear, then spend a little bit of time to get to the clarity, because you know what you want. So hold that vision. You know what you want. Do what is right for you and be guided on this quest. So that is so important. And you can see Archangel Raphael there guiding you, will be walking with you. And that is why we also get this emotional card. How amazing is that? I didn't pick them beforehand. But you also get this guidance to say, be aware of your emotions. Because when you are so connected like this, you get important messages, you get spiritual insights, you are connected to your intuition. And then there will be new experiences coming your way. You know, if it feels that we go same old, or I just can't get the breakthrough, I'm on the same pattern, then just detach from everything that you feel is keeping you busy, everything that you feel is in the mind creating the confusion, and step away and let your emotions become your spiritual quest this week, and lean into them and accept them and work with them until you feel they've been your guide and your teacher. So it's almost like, on the one hand, it's a very introspective week, but it is good because it's then bringing us to that point of bravery. It's bringing us to that point of making the decisions we need to make for our lives, to take the courage, yes? And there's also new experiences in terms of meeting new people, social invitations, that lighter side that Archangel Raphael was speaking you about. So You really want to stay connected. And for me, the word that comes up is awareness, present moment awareness. Be in awareness of your emotions. Be in awareness of your journey, of your quest. Hold your vision and let the feelings that you experience now align with your vision. Follow your intuition is what we are hearing. And then look at that. We get to the genie, which is the same thing. What is your wish? What is your dream? And that is right here, right now. Can you remember last week we asked the question, what if your future is happening right now and you lived as if it is here right now? But this is an encouragement to say that dreams do come true, and it can be a joyful time of life for you. So especially towards the end of the week, as you have traveled, as you have moved with introspection, as you have followed your intuition, as you were awake about the teacher, the guide of the emotion, and working with that one, as you get to clarity, you will experience the joy. You will be where you need to be. And by that, it doesn't always mean the end result that you have in mind, but you will be exactly where you need to be. And you'll find that you will then work with the opportunities in the present moment as they come, and it feels as if everything is coming together. Remember, it's a very important week for feelings. So it has to feel as if everything's coming together rather than everything is falling apart. And if you are in the energy of everything is falling apart, go there so that you can identify what is making you feel like that, and so that you can turn that into clarity. And once you have the clarity, then you move with that clarity. So it's a very important week to tap in, to stay connected, to be in present moment awareness, and to not let our emotions bring us down, but to let our emotions serve us, because this is our quest. This is our quest for this week.